This conference will now be recorded.
Hello. Yeah. Hi, hello all. Welcome to the next session on Modulepool Programming. In the last class, we have discussed some of the basic concepts about the Modulepool Programming. And if you go here, and maybe I will do a recap on the Modulepool Programming. So, Modulepool Program is in a type of M program type, and we cannot directly test the Modulepool program. And if you want to create a module pool programming or dialog programming or screen programming or line pro programming, so the name is same, the concept is same. And with the module pool program, we are going to do a DQL and DML operations. And there are three ways of creating a module pool program. One is type M, and you need to go to the SE51 and you have to design the screens. And the second way is you can go to the executable program. Directly you can do in a call screen and screen number. And third way is you can create in a function group, and you can create in a screen from the function group, guys. Three ways we can do the module pool programming. And so normally what exactly we are going to do is, so now if you take example of standard programs, SAP given programs, so every program almost designed with the module pool programs. And with the module pool program, we can design the input and output fields. We can design the checkboxes. We can design the radio buttons. We can design the push buttons. uh, we can design the table controls, and also we can design the tab strips. The tab strip also today I'm going to cover that. So the tab strip control. So basically, so module pool contains in a screen. So when before coming into the screen, a event will be triggered. PBO is an event which will be triggered. Suppose I have a screen. Suppose if I want to do some functionality before coming into the screen, I am going to write the code in the PBO event. So a screen is displayed after you do some action on the screen. So if you want to do that functionality, we are going to write the code under the PAI event. These two events are the default events. That means whenever you create in a screen, you are going to get an a PBO event and PAI event in the flow logic automatically. But apart from PBO and PAI event, we have two events called POH and POV events. And POH means suppose when you click F1 on a screen field, the POH event will be triggered. And when you click F4 on a event like file upload, we did an F4, and we have written a logic POV, process on value request. So we have given a browse functionality by using function module F4 underscore file name. No one practiced this, I know. So this is the POV event. So whenever you click on F4, you get in a browser. So the browser functionality comes based on the function module F4 underscore file name. So that's what we have used these four events which we are going to use in the module pool program normally. And so we have a radio buttons. How can you design the radio buttons? So we have to select this button, radio button, and you need to group together. The radio button should be grouped together, guys. That's a radio button concept. And table control, this is most important. So table controls, single input field, we can store the single value. But if you want to display multiple records from the internal table, so we are going to use a table control. So if you want to design a table control, we have to select a table control and give the name for the table control. And you need to declare the table control. So controls, table control name, whatever the name you have given in the screen, that name, and type table view using screen. So that we are going to use it, guys. Then also we need to write a loop in the PBO as well as the PAI. So whenever you do the loop at internal table into work area with control, table control, and using a line, I think table control, sorry, not using cursor table control name hyphen current line. So that means you need to loop from the first line, and based on how many number of records, that records it will loop the data. It will display that data on the table control, guys. But whenever you want to enter some data on the table control, how can you capture the values of that? So in the PA, so whenever you enter it, definitely the logic should be in the PA. In the PA, we are going to write in a loop at internal table and end loop. In the in between, we need to write in a chain, end chain. So chain, end chain. So give the field and what field, and declare all the fields with the field, and write in a one module for the modify the line, current line. Suppose I enter the data, so that data you need to modify in the internal table, guys. So that logic we are going to write it. Suppose on input, if you want to do something on the table control, we are going to use on input request, sorry, on input. Suppose in the table control, if you want to do radio button, that means on request, if you want to do something on the table control, we are going to use in a on chain a request, guys. That's an on input and on chain request. On input, if you want to do something, we are going to use on input module. And if on the request means F4 radio buttons, this kind of things we call it in a request. If you do some request on the table control, radio button is in a request. Select radio button, that means it's in a, not input. It is not an input radio button, it's in a requesting something. So on request, if you want to do something, we are going to use an on chain request in the PA module of the table control, guys. So that's the important steps which we have seen: end chain, chain, end chain. This is what we have talked about now. And next, so upload the files in the table, sorry, in the module pool. Just now I have explained how to upload the files. Just declare in a screen field for the file by using rl grab file name. And if you want to get an F4 functionality, we have to use on value request, process on value request event. So there you need to call in a function module F4 underscore file name and F4 underscore file name, and use the whenever you upload the data from the file, so the file data should be imported to the SAP, right? So we are going to create one internal table with the file required fields in the file. What are the fields we declared in the file? That internal table we have to declare and use the function module. Everything is in a function module, guys, in SAP. For every functionality, SAP has given in a one function module always. So if you find right function module, you can do a lot of coding, guys. So in each and every program we are using the function models. So text underscore convert underscore XLS to SAP. So this function module will convert the data from Excel file to the internal table. So if you have the internal table, then this is the logic. So this logic will populate the your internal table data on top of the table control, guys. So that's a option which we did in the module pool. And so I will explain this later. And so this is the topic which we need to see in today's class, guys: update function model. And before going to the update function model, I will introduce one more uh, concept called so tab strip control and subscreen. Tab strip control with subscreen. Okay, tab strip control, tab strip. Yes. Yeah. So this is the one more concept, guys. So you should know this concept as well. What is subscreen? Screen, subscreen. Tell me what is subscreen? Sub. Okay. This is a child screen, right? But so call screen in another display the screen, not call, guys. Display screen within the within the within the screen. That's a subscreen, guys. So simple. So let's take an example of I have a normal screen which is in a big screen. This is my big screen. So in this screen I would like to display a small screen. So this is my subscreen. Okay, calling the screen within the screen. Okay, within the screen, we call it a subscreen. You cannot call a screen to normal screen. This is normal screen, guys. So this I call it's a normal screen. So call screen within the normal screen, that becomes a subscreen, guys. So the subscreen concept. So maybe I can have a number of subscreens. I can call a number of subscreens, guys. See, so I can call here one screen. I can call here one subscreen. I can call here one subscreen, guys. See, so we can call a number of subscreen into the normal screen, guys. That's a subscreen. So today we are going to see so how to create the subscreens, how to create the um, tab strip control. Okay, what exactly the tabs and tab strip control, that we are going to see in today's class, guys. So I'll go to the program, SAP user. What is tab strip? Once you see, you will come to know what exactly the tab strip. And just guys, tabs, you are going to display different tabs. That is in a tab strip. And SAP user, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will go to the SC80. From now I am going to create in a function group only, guys. So GEDZ9 tab strip. This is my tab strip control. Enter. So function group does not exist. Create the object. Okay. So this is the way you can create the function group, guys. This is also one more way. One is SC37. You can create the group. From SC80, give the name and press enter. So the name is does not exist. Do you want to create the function model function group? Yes, I would like to create a function group. And function group for module pool tab strips and sub screens. Okay, save. So immediately whenever you create a function group, so one main program will be created, right? Master program. See, this is the master program SAPL, and this is the function group name. And also it creates a two include programs, guys. Two include programs. So that's the function group, and activate the function group. Activate the function and click on the function group and create the screen. From here itself, I'm going to create a screen, guys. So create screen. Screen number is 0 1 0 0 100. Okay, this is my tab strip. Sorry, this is my normal screen, guys. First screen is, see, there are different kind of screens: normal screen, sub screen, and modal dialog box, guys. So there are different screens which are available. And so this is a main screen. Okay, main screen for sales. This is a main screen, guys. So I have given example. The main screen is total. The big screen is in a main screen. Okay, and save it. And um, go to the layout. And also, guys, here I am going to enter the details for the sales. Okay, so uh, sorry, I'll close the screen. And I forgot the tables. I have created one table in the last class, SC11. Some sales. I did some Jud VBAC. This is the one which I have created. Simple one table, custom table. I am going to take it, guys. So this is the VBLN, ERDRT, AURT, and ETWR customer. So VBAC details, sales order header details. I can say this is. Maybe I create one more table which is an item details. Okay, SC11 and G VBAP 9. This is the VBAP table and create and sales item table and delivery class A, and with restrictions, don't enter the directly database table, and you have to enter the data via the programs only. So MANDT, this is the table, and VBELN, this is a sales order number, VBELN underscore VA, and I need item, guys, and item and VB, sorry, POSNR underscore VA, and material I want, and material is an MATNR, and quantity, what is the quantity field? MENGE also we can take it, or else I think SMENG, KWMENG. Quantity MENG, I think. C11. Go to the web app table and display. Select grid display, guys. You'll get all the options. So you can see the KWMENG. KWMENG. Reference, I don't know. What is the reference? Uh, Control F, KWMENG. See, same data element, and also NETWR, NETWR underscore AP. Okay, save, and yeah. So this is one is quantity. This is a currency field. You must maintain the currency and quantity field. So web app, and one is, I think you have to maintain them. Go to the select, go to currency and VRKME. So here you need to go to the VRKME, and this is web app and WAERK. Okay, save and do the syntax check. No errors, and activate. So when our table unit must give the these things, guys. Save and activate. So I have activated the table web 9. Okay, now I have two tables, guys. One is the sales order header, sales order item details. Now I go to the layout. So here we are going to design a tab strip with wizard, guys. So table control wizard, custom control, and I think tab strip control with wizard. Okay, simple. So place the tab strip control like this. So here click OK and give the tab strip name. So my tab strip name is sales tabs. So sales tabs is my tabs name, and scrolling in the application server, scrolling in the SAP GUI. You need to select scroll in the SAP GUI, guys, and continue and give the two tab strips, guys. One is for sales underscore header. This is one uh, tab strip. The another guys, don't give like this. One is sales header details and sales item details. I have two tab strips, guys. So continue and see, guys. So there are two subscreens which is asking now. See, so one is the subscreen 101, the another one is the subscreen 102, and also it is giving the function code. So tab strip is nothing but here, guys, simple. See, this is the tab strip. So we have one tab and this is in a screen area. This is the second tab. This is another screen area. This is a third tab. We have this is in a screen area. So this is in a tab strip, guys. We are exactly designing this kind of screen. This kind of screen we are going to design. So whenever you click on a tab strip, so a function code will be triggered. So that is the function code. Here you can see that is the FC1 and FC2, guys. So this is the function codes. Function code 1, this is the function code 1. That means whenever you click on sales header details, so the function code value, SciUCom value will be this. Whenever you click on a sales item details, the function code value is this. This is a one subscreen. 101 is the one subscreen for the sales order header, and 102 is the subscreen for the sales order items, guys. So continue and continue, and that's okay. Okay, and complete the tab strip control. See, guys, exactly. This is one tab strip. This is another tab strip. This is one tab strip. This is another tab strip, guys. Okay. So activate the screen. Activate the screen, guys. Go to the flow logic and activate the flow logic. And now you have how many screens? So 100 is in a main screen. See the attributes. So this is in a normal screen, and 101 and 102 are the subscreens, guys. So see, you can see the subscreen, and you can see here also there is a subscreen, guys. One screen which contains the two subscreens, guys, which is in a tab strip control. We are going to do in a subscreens, and now I design the subscreen. So 101 I am going to design. So go to the layout, and in this layout and subscreen, so the subscreen name is this, and design the layout, guys. So how to design the so I'm going to design a input and output fields. So data dictionary, and go to the table z vback 9, right? Z vback, or else we can design this without this, guys. So we'll declare the global declarations. Go to the top, and you have to declare the work areas. I'm going to declare some work areas, guys. See, already there is some generated code. See, this is the subscreen program. Okay, g underscore sales tabs. This contains the program name and subscript name. So this is the function code one screen 100 101. This is the function code for the screen 102. And so maybe I'm going to declare the data and gs underscore vback, which is a type of our custom table, guys. I will give the custom table gvback 9, and the items contains the internal table, right? gt underscore vbap and type table of gvbap 9. And also I need to have a work area gs underscore vbap, and we use the table control again also here g vbap 9. So that's it. Okay, save and pretty printer. First you need to activate this case, activate this, then only you are going to get over in the screens. I have activated the top declaration. Now we go to the 101 and go to the layout, and here I am going to place the um, screen fields and vback 9, and it's an a gs underscore. I can declare from the work area also, right? But what is the disadvantage? So yeah, the text you need to maintain, guys. But yesterday I have given in a little logic on this. So what is the logic I did? So first to go to the table first, right? Get it from dictionary, then change the fields, guys. See, first I will declare from the dictionary. That means I will get in a text automatically. Then I will change the input field, save, save, double activate. So double click. What happened here? Hmm. So here instead of gvback 9, I will change this to my work area gs underscore vback. Okay, so no need to design this text case. Automatically I'm getting from the dictionary. Then I'm changing this input field to the work area field. So this instead of table, I declare a work area. This is one more technique. Okay, so next gs underscore vback. So this gs underscore vback is defined with that table only, guys. So don't worry on that. So gs underscore vback hyphen. The next one is, did I declare final one? Net value. Why we selected net value, guys? This is not there in this table. It is hanged. So this is not there, guys, in the table. It's not there. We have sales document created on sales document type customer. Okay, so customer. It's an gs underscore pullback hyphen Kumar. I think that is also there. Go to dictionary. NETW also there, guys. That's not a problem. And we put this. Okay, save. Okay, save the screen. Okay, and activate the screen, guys. This is on a sub screen. Okay, go to the flow logic, and you need to write the logic here, right? So, and guys, whenever you do any uh, sub screen, don't design the GUI status case. You should not design in a GUI status. Always the GUI status should be on the main screen, not in the sub screens, guys. And go to the next one. So what is the next one? Sales order, item details, and a layout. And in the this is a sub screen of 102. And maybe in this I am going to design in a table control. So go to the table control with a wizard, guys. So table control with wizard. So this is my table control in the second screen, and continue and give the name of the table control, which is in a TC102. Continue and internal table. And what is the internal table which we are using? GT underscore web app and table work area, which is in a GS underscore web app, and continue. What is that? Table available. Okay, it's not activated. Huh? Close, close, save. Okay, we'll activate this. Maybe I will activate the entire function group, guys, and activate the function. Okay, the entire function group is activated. And also, guys, so I have in the table control, maybe web app, I'm going to create one more field, guys. So my field is selection field. Just it's a char. Just I need to have one selection field, guys. So go to the predefined type without a data element. I'm creating this just for the char, which is one. Okay, this is in a selection field in the table control. One more way, selection mode. Okay, and activate. So maybe I go to the second screen 102 and go to the layout. Now you can take the table control with the wizard. So continue. TC 102, continue, an internal table F4. F4, why it's not get coming here? GT underscore BAP. So cancel. Yes. Flow logic. So maybe activate this. Why it's not coming up? See, top GT underscore VBAP, type table of this, and GS underscore VBAP, type of this. Activate again and activate entire program. Activate. Why it's not coming? Master program, which is also in there. Activate. Okay, maybe I will come from scratch again. So take this, Control C. SE 80. Okay, and go to the screen 102 and do this. Go to the layout. Why it's not coming? The table control with wizard. Continue. Name of the table control. Continue. Yes. And F4. Yes, guys. Now we got it. So this is the internal table. This is the work area which I have given, and continue. And what are the fields you would like to need on the screen? So I don't want a selection on a screen, guys. See, I will use this field in the selection mode, but I don't want this field as in a selection. And continue. Input control with column header. See, guys, line selection column. So whatever the line you selected, that selected line X will be stored on that field, guys. Cell SEL. See, I'm going to use the field selection for column field is cell, and so I can select single as well as I can select the multiple selection also possible, guys. So if you want to do single selection, do you want to do any multiple selections? So I can enable any multiple selection in the table control as well. So continue. So see, we can scroll it, we can insert the line, we can delete the line, we can select all, we can deselect all. Okay, all options I am enabling in the table control. So, but you need to enable any one field in the table control level and continue and continue. So this is a one more new thing in the table control. Complete. See guys, so you can insert the record, you can delete the record, you can do the select all, you can do the deselect all. Lot of things we can do with the table control, guys. So activate the uh, screen and activate the flow logic. Go to the flow logic and see guys the code which has been generated. The code for uh, the code for the this thing and table control. See, we told the table control, so loop at internal table into work area with control table control, the cursor starts from the current line, guys. And also whenever you enter any data on the table control, chain and chain, so we are going to have, so within the chain and chain we declare all the fields, and here whatever the data you entered, that will be manipulated in this module on chain request. So on chain request, here we are going to use to modify the data. And also guys, so we have a mark on request. Suppose you select a record, so that means you are doing some request, so the on request event will be triggered, guys. So this is the on-site on request. It is going to mark, the marking field is here is in a selection, guys. Selection field is in a marking that will be marked in the in this case. See, so loop at gt underscore web, we are going to do in a mark that field as in a markable field. See, so we are going to do this, guys. So that's the uh, table control logic and marking also, guys. So edit. So what's the problem? tc underscore 1 or 2, maybe I need to activate entire thing again. So activate. So you are getting an edit. If you see this message, so go with the display mode. Go with the display mode. When you click again change, it comes to the display. When you click again, it comes to the change. When you click again, it goes to the display mode, display and change modes, and activate in the display mode. Activate this in the display mode, guys. So no errors at all, guys. So now I'm going to create a transaction for this and create. If you want to create a transaction, you must know the program. And so take this program, sorry, take this program and create a screen. So go to the create a transaction, and transaction name is GSD. Okay, tab strip. Okay, tab strip with subscreens, and it's in a program and a screen transaction. So you need to give the program name, you need to give the screen. Which screen you need to give it, guys? The main screen is 100, guys. You should not give any subscreens, you have to give any main screens. And SAP enable 3 checkboxes and save and save and okay. So now I am going to test this transaction GSD tab strip in the next screen. So I go to here, GSD tab strip, enter. See guys, you see the tab strip. So this is in a sales order header details. Go to here, you can see the sales order item details, guys. Sales order header, sales order item, sales order header, sales order item, guys. So this is in a tab strip with a subscreen. This is my subscreen, guys. Subscreen area, this is another subscreen area, guys. Okay, so now what my requirement is, so here I'm going to design the I am going to enable a standard toolbar actions on the main screen, guys. This comes under the main screens, not in the sub screen. So that's why I told the sub screens don't do any toolbar options. You have to do this in the main screen, guys. So that's the one thing. And maybe I do not have any actions now. So if you do not have any actions, how can you come back? Slash and BEND and enter. That's it. And come back and activate the toolbar options here. Uh, Module status. So this is my status bar, and click on the status and OK. And do you want to create a new include? I think no. Control input module, output module, and I think generated subroutine. I think this is an output module. You can check. It's a PBO modules. Output module is okay. Yes. Okay, set PF status and status 100. Status underscore 100. Okay, save and double click and yes, and status 100. Okay, okay. Application toolbar. Okay, one is save, back, exit, cancel, cancel, save, and activate this. Okay, come back. So, and also guys, come back, and whenever you do this, whenever you do any action, okay, see guys, how can you call the subscreens? See, call subscreen. Okay, 101 this and 102 this guys, and module and active tab get. So whenever you select that, that will comes over. First I'm calling the two subscreens. Okay, so which one will be active? So here if you see this module, you can see what is the active tab. So here we are going to see guys. So okay code psi you come. So when it is a name, when you select in a tab one, we are going to activate this tab. Whenever you select a tab 2, we are going to select this case. This is defined as in a constant. Double click and you can see the this is the function code for the first subscreen. This is the function code for the second subscreen. So that we are going to click. So whenever you click first subscreen, so we are going to set that value to selection tabs. This it is going to display that subscreen only, guys. So call subscreen is a syntax to call the subscreens, and module user command, and this is an input module. We have to select the input module include, and here you need to write so case psi hyphen use CONN and end case. Okay, so what you need to do, whenever when it is an a, first we'll write back or exit or cancel. Okay, leave to screen 0 guys, because we do not have any previous screen. Leave to screen 0. But when it is in a save, when it is in a save. So guys, how can you do that save? That we'll see. Maybe I can put on a breakpoint. I will write on a breakpoint. We'll see that later, guys. So save and pretty printer and activate the screens. And maybe you can do a total function. One more screen is see guys, here also it's an inactive mode and activate. If you see the blue, then that means it's in a that's in a inactive mode. And again activate this once and activate the function group. Activate the function group. So now I am going to do this GSD tab strip. This is the transaction code. tab strip with subscreens. Okay, I'm going to enter sales document. Maybe I will start with 4,000 and created on. I'm going to create on today. F4. Calendar. What happened? Okay, today. And sales document type is OR and customer is some customer. Give the some customer. F4 taking longer time. Give some customer is 1,000. Okay, value is 55,000. So this is one record, guys. So I go to the sales item details. So sales item. So maybe my first item is uh, what is this? 4,000 uh, order 4,000 sales item. So 4,000 and item is 00010 first item, which is an iPhone, right? And quantity 1 and NETWR is some 50,000. Okay, then I come to here and 4,000. So the second item, this is 00020 and it's an iPhone. Okay, case and quantity 1, it's in a 500. 500. Okay, 4,000 and 00. I'm ordering third case, which is an iPhone and quantity 1 and it's an iPhone screen guard. Maybe the screen guard is 500. Okay, then I am going to order the okay wireless Bluetooth, uh, then headphones and quantity 1 and do the 4,000. Okay, total cost is 55,000, guys. So I entered some details here in the header details and item details, and when I save it, okay, I should save these two details into the things, guys. So save details. So alright, so again do the save. See, guys, so now I see the details gs underscore we back, and also one details, the another one is gt underscore vbap. We'll see the details, guys. So enter, but gt underscore vbap doesn't contain any value, but gs underscore vbap will contain the value. Why it's not containing any value? Can anybody tell? No. So in the table control I have explained, So why this is not having records? So here if you see, so 102 is in a subscreen. So in the table control, whatever we enter the data on the chain request, so we are going to do a modify, guys. So this modify doesn't trigger for the first time initial. So that's the thing, guys. So I have already explained this. If size of RC not equal to 0, then do the insert. This is what we did in the module pool, right? Insert, what is that? Insert uh, uh, insert work area gs underscore webApp into gt underscore webApp and index, same index case. So current line, whatever the line you enter, that value you need to insert the record, guys. And if now it should work, guys. Now it should work. Pretty printer and do the activates. Very, very important in the module pool table control. Generated code, if you see modify, don't believe on the modify. You need to write in a logic. If size of RC not equal to 0, you need to modify the record, guys. So that's the one thing which I have to consider. So activate the function group, activate the function group, and debugging, restart, come to the back. So again I go to the transaction tab strip and enter the details 4000 and this and this and this and this, and go to the item details and this and 10 and sorry, iPhone quantity 1, maybe just I am doing like this and save. Now you can see the gt underscore webApp, and you can see the whatever we enter the value on the table control, that is modified on the table control, guys. So now, so we can do any database operations over here, right? So I'm going to do any database table update over here, guys. So what exactly, how you can do any update, we are going to see now. And so debugging and restart. So normally what I will do is here, so I am going to use that. So don't update the database table directly, guys. So that's what my concept. So in the at user command, when it is in a save, use the update function module, guys. Create an update function module. So I am going to create an update function module now, and SE30. So here itself I can create. Why we need to, from here we can create a function, um, create a function module. Yes, and GST GEDZ in 9 underscore sales underscore update. This is my update function model for the sales, guys. So update function module for sales and save. And so I'm not doing any directly, I'm not doing in the screen, guys. See, suppose my importing parameters, is it required here? So the beauty of the this here, so I can take it globally, guys. So when I call this, I can take it from globally. So go to the source code, and here I am going to do an update function module, guys. So one is modify jed webback 9 from gs underscore webback, and second one is modify g webback 9 and from table, this is an internal table gt underscore webback. So these two operations which I am going to do it, guys. And pretty printer and and so pretty printer and activate the update function module. Activate the update function modules. And also, guys, here it should see there are different kind of function modules, guys. So now is it update function module? No, it's a normal function module. You need to select update function module, guys. So the type of the function module should be an update function module. Activate. and activate the function module. So now you need to call this function module, guys. So you have to call this function module here. So instead of writing modify directly here, I'm going to call in a function. So update function, what exactly it is, I will explain. So call the function model in update task, guys. So here you need to write any addition of update task. So in the update task, it should be this function module should be executed, guys. So maybe so here I will write some message for your purpose. So message, so update function will trigger after uh, commit work statement executes. Okay, type information message I am giving. Just I am giving an information message. Then later I do then a commit work, guys. Commit work. So very, very important, guys. This see, yeah, commit work. See, here I am calling the function model. Here I am doing in a message. Here I am writing in a commit work, guys. So normally, whenever you call in a function model, this statement will be executed first. Then later this statement should execute. Then later this statement execute, right? But the special of the update function module in update task is so it will be executed whenever it sees in a commit work. Until that time, the update function module will not be triggered, guys. So now if you see here, so execute. See, I will put on a breakpoint here. Okay, I will show in the debugging how exactly the update function module will work. Okay, very, very important, guys. See, I am going to activate the function group. Activate. Now I go back and back. So again, come with the transaction now. So enter the details. I not yet perform this the database and go to the sales order item details. See, and material iPhone 1 and cost is 50,000 and the second this is my order and my item is 20 and iPhone case 1 and uh, 500 and my third item order is this, my item is 30 and iPhone screen guard and 1 and again this and fourth item and this is my fourth item and 4 and iPhone headphones and 1 and cost is 4. That's it, guys. That's it. Okay, and I'm going to do a save it and see, guys, I will do an F5. Normally if it is an F5 it should go inside the function module, right? So F5, see, guys, is it executed? No. Whenever I do an F5 and function module, ideally it should go inside, but it's not going inside. That means this function module is not at this called. So maybe I am triggering a message now. So message, how can you trigger the message? Okay, F7. Okay, F7. See, update function will trigger after the commit work statement executes. I have given some message and okay. So okay and F5, F5. It triggers, guys, F8. So update debugging has been triggered, guys. So whenever the commit work executes, so these details, whatever we entered, so that actually it goes to the debugging mode. Sorry. So maybe I go to the database table. I see the records, guys, now. So if you see the record and no table entries found. Hmm? Actually, I should be having a record. Go to the SE16N. What is one more guess? G, we back 9, 9, and execute, and 4000. So 4000 is not updated. 4000 is okay. Again, I start do the debugging. So close this guys. Debugging. Stop transaction. So there is a special activity which we need to do, guys. If you want to debug any, so enter the details, enter and enter and enter and enter sales item details and item 10 material is iPhone AWNG and NET WR 50,000 and 4 and item 20 and iPhone case and item 1 and enter 500 and item 4000 and 30 screen guard and 1 and 500 4000 and 40 and headphones 1 and 4000. Okay, but whenever I save it, guys, so if you want to do any debugging of update function module, so there is one more settings, guys. So go to the settings and change the debugger settings, guys. So if you want to debug the update function module, so whenever you call an update function module, it will create a new work process, guys. The update work process, it will be executed. So go to the settings, change here, and here you need to select update debugging. You need to select it, guys. Normally already selected, but you need to select update debugging option. So save the settings and now F5 and put the breakpoint here and F8. So whenever I press function, I displayed a message. Whenever you click on message, it comes to the commit work. But whenever the commit work executes, the update function module will be triggered. See, and F8 and see, guys, it goes to the F7 and actually I should go to that function, guys. It should go to that function. Put the function module and put here also a one breakpoint. I am going to put in a breakpoint here as well. Okay. So this time again I see come back and again G it is E9 tab strip and enter and enter and enter. So I am going to do direct cast, guys, only one item. So it's taking more time. iPhone one item which is an 55,000. Directly I am putting this save. Mm, okay, it should trigger the update function module. Why the update function module is not triggering? Whenever I save it, call function this in update task and I have used in a commit work. it should trigger, guys. So F1, in update task. Okay. See, this function model is not executed immediately, but is a scheduled for an execution in a specified work process, update work process, or if local updates are enabled in the current work process. To do this, the name of the function module and the actual parameter passed are saved to the database tables VB embody VB data, which are managed by VBHDR. If the statement is executed during the update task, the addition in update task is ignored. The statement set update task local is executed before registration of update function model in the current SC that PLU. See, the actual execution is triggered by the statement commit work. So the formal parameter of the function module receives the value of the actual parameters from the database table VBLOG. A function module that is registered more than once is also executed more than once with the associated parameter value. During the execution of the current program, the statement count will not executed after the registration of the function module. Then the function module is VBLOG. Why it's not doing any commit work? See, update debugging has been triggered. So do the this and enter the value. Just save. Whenever you call this a table, guys, VBLOG SE16 and VBLOG VB VBDLOG VBKLOG V star LOG star F. This is okay. Maybe message is giving the problem, it seems. F6. Okay, commit work. Actually, it should go to that function module, guys. Update function module. Why it's not going? The debugger should go to the update function module actually. Call function in update task. So whenever the commit work executes, it should go to, maybe this is the problem. I will delete this. Just I have written to make you identify. I'm going to do any commit work. Whenever you save it, the control should goes to the update function module. Enter the data. This one screen, one LEW, and its second screen. 55. Whenever I save it, okay. So F5, F5. See guys, it triggers another debugging. It is going. It must come to the now it comes guys. See, this is my update function model which is triggered. Okay, save. Now you see the data gs underscore v back. I think data is not, see the data is not coming up guys. That's why the values are not updated. So the data is not coming up. Normally when I do in a function group, the values set in the function group that should be available across all the function modules guys. That's the concept actually. Did you get my point? So whenever I declared a top declaration in the function group, so I set in a value gs underscore vbap and gt underscore vbap. So whenever I set the values to the gs underscore vbap and gt underscore vbap, so the values should come, the the values should be stored globally. The values should be stored globally guys, but the values are not coming up. The values are not coming up guys. So if you want to get these values, what I need to do? So in the subscreens guys, go to attributes, hold scroll position, hold data. Is there any settings? Okay, we'll set hold data, save and execute. That is the one way. We'll try this. We'll try this option. Hold data I have selected and go to the GEDZ 9 and G. What is the transaction we design? GSD tab strip. Normally, when we set the data in the function group, this is in a function group, and the function group, whenever I call the function module, and the data should be there, guys. So save and F5, and whenever the commit work executes, it should trigger the function module, guys. See, fi. So now you can see the data. So data is not coming up. So if the data is not coming up, what I need to do? Hmm? What I have to do? Flow logic, user command. So in this function model, guys, so go to the importing parameters. Use the gs underscore. I'm going to do any importing parameters and type which is an g vback uh, 9. Enter, and I need to have gt underscore vback and type and gt vbap 9. Is it correct? What I need to do? Huh? So sorry, vbap. So what I need to do? Is it an internal table or work area? Internal table. So here, if it is an internal table, the reference type, what I need to do? Structure means it becomes in a work area. Type table of is not available here. In the function model interfacing parameters, type table of is not available. If I want to make this as an internal table, I need to give a table type, guys. So this is the use of the table types, guys. Very, very important. So S11, so create a table type. So that's the fundamental. So GTT and VBAP 9. So you must create a table type, guys. So function models we have discussed many times this G VBAP 9. Give the table name as a line type and create a table type and take the table type and give it to over here. Structure means it becomes in a work area, guys. So I would like to have in a table type. Now here I can pass the work area one record, here I can pass the multiple records, and always, guys, it should be in a, so do the syntax check, and whenever it is in a, so the pass by reference is not allowed in the update function model. Always it should be in a pass by value, and do the syntax check. No syntax errors found, guys, and activate. So now I activated this and call the function model now. So don't call the simple. Now I have passing the values, guys. So maybe take it out this, again call the function model and enter, and see, guys, I'm going to pass gs underscore vback and also gt underscore vbap. So I am passing the data from screen to the function module. That's it. Now it should work, guys. So but it should be in a, when it should work in a update task, it should work always. Whenever you do any, whenever you update the database tables directly, don't do that. So always use the update function module, and when the update function module will be triggered, whenever it commit work, whenever you do the commit work, that time the update function module will be triggered, guys. Ready, printer, and activate. So now, guys, so the definitely the data will be updated now. So see this, and so maybe put one more break point, put the break point. Okay, then come back. So gsd tabstrit tab strips with subscreens. Okay, so save. So update function model commit work, whenever it do then a commit work, and that time see, so fi. So I'm going to do an fi, and after the commit work, the function module is triggered, even though the function module is called first, but that is triggered after executing the commit work. Now you can see the data, guys. See, the data is available. The data is available, right? F5 and execute, guys, and execute. Now definitely the data should be updated in the database, guys. So go to the tables, create session, slash n se16 n, and go to the table v back 9 and enter, and see the record for the fourth. See, 4000 record is inserted with the 55,000. Come back and g vbap 9 and enter and execute, and the 4000 record is inserted to the vbap 9 database table, guys. So this is the record, guys. This is the update function module. So let's go back to the theory part. And so normally, guys, so why we will do the update function module is, let's take an example of here. So I have one screen, two screen, three screens. Okay, don't do the uh, there is an SAP DBLUW which will be executed by default. Suppose if I write modify statement database table, so without writing in a commit work, the data will be stored in the database. And second screen, if you come here, suppose let's check VBAP details, it is going to save the VBAP details automatically without doing any commit work. So screen 3 VBPA, and when I come to the VBPA, and so when you do the direct database update, it will be committed automatically. But if you commit here and here, suppose I come to the third screen, there is an error. So whatever the data you committed, you cannot roll back if you do the direct database updation. So to update the VBAP, and VBPA in a single, in the final call, I am going to, so whenever the third call I am going to save, that means it's a success, right? First record is success, first screen is success, second screen is success, third screen is success. Whenever I save in the third screen, so that time what I will do is I will write an update function model. So by updating the VBAP, and VBPA. So at a time, whenever it is success, I call an update function module. All three database tables will be stored in a single call, guys. So which will which provides a data consistency, guys. The database updation always we do by using update function module. The type of function module is an update function module. So where I have written that, somewhere we have written a hmm, page down screen. Okay, it goes to here. Cut. Cut. Okay. So logical unit of work. Every screen, okay, have one DBLUW implicitly. So DBLUW means automatically it performs in a commit work, guys. So automatically it performs in a commit work. So SAP LUW, after processing all screen, a single session will be executed. So update function module will be used to provide data consistency for DML operations. Okay, example, we have three screens. Okay, 3 screens. And let's take example of sales header details in one screen and item details in second screen and sales partner details in third screen. So there is a DBLUW which is inbuilt for every screen, and if we update direct database table by using DML like insert, modify and delete, so internal commit work performed and the data will be stored in the database table. But if any errors in the next screens, the data which is stored in previous screen, we cannot roll back. We cannot roll back the data which is saved in the database table in the previous screens. So to perform all DB operations in single LUW, which is an SAP LUW, we use update function module, and syntax for the update function module is call same function module only and function module underscore name, and you need to do an in update task which is an addition, guys, and also you need to write an commit work. So whenever the commit work is executed, new slide, note important points, note update function module will be triggered or will be executed when the commit work performed. Second thing, to debug update function module, we have to change debugger settings and enable checkbox update debugging. All interfacing parameters of update function module should be passed by value, not the pass by reference. So this is the update function module things, guys. And whenever the update function module is called, so the call will be registered in the database table called vblog. So that's what I missed out. So go to the screens function module. What is the function group, guys? G tab stripper. What is the EDZ 9 tab strip? Okay, and go to the screens, 100 user command, and do the F1. So there is a table, guys, which will be stored. So whenever the commit work performs, LUW in update task, uh, VB log, guys, VB log, actual parameter from the database table, VB log, VB log, SC11, VB log, VB log. Okay, see guys, it's in a clustered table, guys. The type of the table is in a clustered table and table cluster. So page number, timestamp, and where data. So package stsk. This is one of the cluster table. VBLOG is in a cluster table. So how can I see this data? Table cluster, edit. So how to see the cluster table data? Well, it is technical settings. Cluster for updating, DB specific properties, and general settings, size category 3, and how to see the data of any table clustered. I'm not sure. Okay, that's fine. The data will be stored in the VBLOG table, guys. So that's about the update function model and SAP update function model, guys. Very, very important, this concept. Okay. So commit work and syntax of the update function model. And we have seen the tab strip control. We have seen the table controls. We have seen the subscreens. Okay. So that's it. So we have done with the module pool programs. And now we are coming back to the ALV reports, guys. So, see, so we are going back with the ALV report with object oriented ABAP. So here we have used in a screens, guys, right? So now you are good at screens, module pool programs. This concept is very easy now. So tomorrow we'll start the ALV report with object oriented ABAP, guys, with the module pool screen. So we'll come back and we'll finish of the ALV reports with module pool program and with a class. We are going to use the class CLGUI custom container CLGUI ALV grid, and then we'll create an ALV report without using the screens also by using SALV class. Then I am going to take you to the BDC batch data communication. How you can upload the data, mass data. So we are going to upload mass lakhs of records into the SAP. So how you can do that from Excel to the SAP. That's in a BDC batch data communication. So now next concepts are heavy concepts which are coming up, guys. Okay, so this is enough heavy dose I have given actually in the module pool program. That's why you are little confused and you are feeling little tough. Okay, I have given little more information. Okay, but if you learn something, that is fine for me. Okay, do the practice from your point of view, from your end, guys. Okay, whatever I explained, and do the practice, and you are going to get something on the module pools. Okay, then the next concept, this is very, very important, guys. So not one concept, from now every concept is in a real time things which we are going to at the actual use of the ABAP, that we are going to that we are doing, guys. Okay, so that's it for the day. Thank you all. Bye bye, see you tomorrow.